Outdoor ball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jose Berrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Toronto, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan, attack, and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Lifetime against Jose Berrios. He's 2 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Berrios has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
That is third.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Here's Justin Smoak now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The average coming in 257. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Smoak waiting on the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third and no swing. It's ball 2. Two. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Nelson Cruz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled away. Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. A bouncer to the left side. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Into the box now, Yangervis Solarte, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Solarte is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Diaz rounds third and is digging for the plate. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A 1 pitch on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
That's 2-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 2-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Falling for it, Buxton makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Twins nothing. Reed Foley, the Guamanian-born pitcher, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Settling in now, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm a little concerned with the play of Byron Buxton right now. Last 10 games have been a struggle. Not only is he having a hard time getting any base hits, he's struggling just to get on base. Less than a .250 on base percentage in his last 10. So any sign of life from this guy would be a welcome sight.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torreyes. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. First offering on its way, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
Count is 2-1.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Here's Miguel Sano looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Dozier is off of first with 2 away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Grichuk. Lifetime against Jose Barrios.
The right
He's
fielder,
0 for 5.
number 15, Randall Grichuk.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Grichuk, a native Texan. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this
Danny
could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Dozier ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Swing and a liner, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Aledmys Diaz.
Striding into the box, Aledmys Diaz. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Grichuk at second. Pillar on at first with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Buxton giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in, Eddie Rosario, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages, and this one only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he got him.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty, one man out. Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting seven, the right fielder, number 36.
At the plate, number 36. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a ball, 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Richard on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Wade.
So coming to the plate, Wade Black. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Polanco is on his way home. He scores as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
In now, Jim Janeway. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Solarte will put this one away, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Smoak, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Three balls and a strike now to Smoak.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
3-1. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
So one away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Blue Jays go down in order that they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and
Leading
Dan
off
Plesac
for the
back
Twins,
with you as Byron
the
Buxton
center
readies
fielder,
to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. In there, 1-1. The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Ronald Torreyes.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1. Soft liner towards short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now back, second base.
You don't hero as a pitcher. That can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Torreyes, base runner at first with one out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Fouled off. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra
Now
base hit
batting,
off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Sano.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They still trail it here 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tulowitzki.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Shot to third and handled for the first out. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. So the base is empty here with one away, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. All even now, 2-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Standing in now, Danny Jansen, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. One and one. Line drive to left. Rosario is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in, Eddie Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Rosario is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Polanco, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 36.
So striding forward now, number 36. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. In now, Wade Black, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. Our score remains 2-1. Standing in, Kevin Pillar, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pillar, 30 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1 the count to Pillar.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's the 2-1 home. Line drive to left. Rosario is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. No balls and a strike to count. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Aledmys Diaz waits on deck. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Aledmys.
Now at the plate, Aledmys Diaz. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Janeway has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Into the box, Justin Smoak, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Jim Janeway, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jim Janeway.
First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. That's inside. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. 0-for-2 for him to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Richard is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torreyes. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. two-run shot to straightaway left. Sixth home run on the season for him. And the Twins have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Next for the Twins.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Ball one. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. The 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-2 Minnesota. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Leading off for Toronto, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
.30 pitch is taken, strike one.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Buxton is in his tracks now, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Stepping in, Yangervis Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Two and 2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Yangervis Solarte goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Standing in now, Troy Tulowitzki. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. In the air, down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 3-2. Ready now, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. He'll get it into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Stepping in now, number 36, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Polanco leads off second with one gone in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the first baseman, Ray Black.
Digging in now, Wade Black. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
1-1. Here it is. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. 1-2. Here it is. And another foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota, but they still lead it 3-2. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in for the Jays, Randall Grichuk. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Danny Jansen, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One-0 count. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in the gap.
Curtis Cross comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 16. Curtis Cross.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Trevor May takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Jansen, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Next to bat for Toronto, Aledmys Diaz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The set and the 2-1. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Throw to the plate, tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. Blue Jays held in check. Still a 3-2 ball game. The next twin up, Jim Janeway.
For the Twins, the catcher, Jim Janeway.
First pitch on its way. And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ronald Reyes.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ronald Reyes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
We got time.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're up 3-2. Trevor Hildenberger been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Trevor Hildenberger.
Digging in, Aledmys Diaz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 1, Aledmys Diaz.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is right there, and very quickly 1 gone.
Now batting.
And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoak. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. There's a look at our line score showing the home-standing Twins on top here in Minneapolis as they look to close this one out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Rosario. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now batting, the second
Standing in now, Yangervis Solarte, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Ready with the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to their solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
He's set and the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A ball and 2 strikes.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That was a big strikeout there, guys.
The
best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. Fouled off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Taylor Rogers will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Taylor Rogers.
At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Troy Tulowitzki.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. takes this the other way to right on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box, Randall Grichuk, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 1-0, and it's fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone.
Jensen.
In now, Danny Jansen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Flack camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 13, Kevin Pillar.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground out to short. Short way to Dozier, and the shot is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Digging in, number 36, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fouled off. Grounded to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And there are 2 away now.
catcher, number 8.
Stepping up to the plate, Jim Janeway. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Behind 0-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fouled away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twins are set down 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Teoscar Hernandez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2. Here now the 2-2. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Rogers has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Standing in, Justin Smoak, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Hit hard to 3rd, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still tied 3-3. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1.
trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Ronald Torreyes, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Dozier.
Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. The score remains tied at 3-3. Zach Duke takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 32, Zach Duke.
At the plate now is the designated hitter. Nelson Cruz. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's gone 2 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Yangervis.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that means Yangervis Solarte will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Stepping in now, Troy Tulowitzki, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The set and the 1-0, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1. Now a curveball misses inside. The 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Sean Doolittle takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Sean Doolittle.
Stepping up now, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up. Smoke moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he's back in standing. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Tulowitzki for 1. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. 11 innings, can't decide it. On to the 12th. Still tied. So stepping in, Randall Grichuk. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's a .333 hitter.
Randall Grichuk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Now the 2-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Now the payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. He's set. Here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Popped him up. Janeway over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The center fielder.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Now in the box, number 36. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 36.
And a slider tails outside for ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, a 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wade Black.
At the plate, Wade Black. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Now batting, Jim Janeway. Doolittle pauses. First pitch on the way. Here's a little chopper to the right side. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Addison Reed takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 43, Addison Reed.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and there's the first out to begin the 13th.
The third baseman, number 1, Aledmys Diaz.
So striding in, Aledmys Diaz. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. From the stretch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 1 out, nobody on. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. So a full count now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Ready once again, Justin Smoak. First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Victor Reyes.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. Career history with Addison Reed. He's 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Comes set, the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Runners off for second. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. One left for Toronto. Victor Reyes will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Danny Barnes enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Byron Buxton attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Yohannes Solarte, meanwhile, will take over at first base as a part of the double switch.
Now playing second base, number 16, Kike Hernandez. This change defensively for the Blue Jays.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Number 26.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Ronald Torreyes. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Close, but just off the outside corner. Up high, 2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Pilar's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a drive out to left center field. Heading for second is Dozier. This will kick up against the wall now. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Jansen waits on it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on the show. Into the box now, Yangervis Solarte, as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Yangervis Solarte.
Here's the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Dozier has it. And there's one away to open the 14th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. Career history with Addison Reed, batting at an even .400. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. One out, nobody on. A pause and the 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, the right fielder, Randall.
Ready for another chance? Randall Grichuk. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Sano is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Aaron Loup is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Number 64, Aaron Loup.
In now, Eddie Rosario. Last time through was a base hit. And he pops it up. Coming in is Hernandez, but this will land untouched. Liner towards second. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
All right, I'm going to need this guy to find his way across the plate. I think everybody's ready to go home. Nice leadoff base hit, not trying to do too much. Usually everybody's looking to launch and end it with the walk-off homer. He stayed with his approach and finds himself in good position.
Jorge Polanco shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. The 1-0. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Lou, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice.
36.
So digging in now, number 36. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Number 33, Wade Black.
Riding in once again, Wade Black. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Roberto Osuna comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Roberto Osuna.
Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one on the first, and how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Tyler Duffy gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Now at the plate, Danny Jansen. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
A windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. The windup and the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The third baseman, number 1, Aledmys.
Into the box now, Aledmys Diaz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Settling in now, Jim Janeway.
For the Twins.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Up next for Minnesota.
Now to the plate, Byron Buxton, looking to finally get into the hit column here. No luck in 6 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Jansen shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Ronald Torreyes. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Jansen is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Nothing doing here this half. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up. And digging in, Kike Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hernandez.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And they have taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. The 1-0. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 meter?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. To the third baseman, but the throw is wild.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Troy Tulowitzki. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. A 3-run dinger for Troy Tulowitzki. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it is now 7-3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
At the plate, Danny Jansen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Twins 3. Striding into the box, Brian Dozier. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hernandez retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman, Miguel.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Sano. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Looking up is Hernandez. And that one is gone! solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Final strike for the Twins. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count now. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2, and it's fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Roberto Osuna gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The get-go, y'all hear my shit go, it's Andre. Can your punk ass come out to play safe? Stay in your little hole, then tower up your head. You don't know who you be fucking with, you bet you're off. That is what I say, best run the other way in case the physical break down. Y'all can break now. My kitchen full of heat, if you can't take that step, make yourself accept. Pussy footing around, we getting y'all nowhere but stuck. Nowhere too done, well it's fine. Niggas lie, if I get too blasted, how drastic. They got the nerve to ask me why I do the things I do. I got the nerve to serve you up just like a way to do it. Nah, I take that back, that's my problem. Turning and walking away just ain't gonna work when they be robbing. As long as Big Rock still living, never standing by my lonesome. Step up, nigga, if you want some. Ain't no thing but a chicken wine. You have to smoke out in the dungeon with the very thing. It's just a piss, players, make that. This point, it's all about that sense in your chest. Ain't no thing but a chicken wine. You have to smoke out in the dungeon with the very thing. It's just a piss, players, make that. It's all about the sense in your chest. But nigga, you soft up, you silicone. Used to bump up hits. Sit that nigga down in the dungeon with them playeristic hits. I'm going to stop a sucker flow like menopause fit. The original ghetto bastard, so now I make a switch. I used to see a low, but in 1994 I'm making such a playeristic Cadillac music. But see, these voices in my school has got me reminiscing about the days that gave me man, we had to work to get it. She had me making better grades to make a better life, but I never had no love or respect, cause we's gon' be a ride. I ran the streets and broke my first because I gave a shit. I carry guns and butcher knives cause I was steadily in the mix, yeah. It was so hard to say goodbye to my man now. I'm at the end of my street, so it's time to take my stand now. I called a while because it's time to take the street, so if you ain't got the vertebrae, you're big enough, nuts retreat. I'm ready to wear them up like cereal. Just an international player coming through your stereo. It's all about that sis in your chest. It's the joint. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. We having a smoke out in the thunder with the Mary Jane. It's just the players like that. It's all about that sis in your chest. 3-5 to your foe. Head they'll be more dead cause I'm a pro. Yeah, but Lord forgive me. I got to keep my millie right beneath me. When I be doing fine until these niggas won't to clear me off my street. But in my hood, they hollering ghetto. Don't got no neighbors, they hit the pipe and never let go. What I feel for them like Shaka Khan feel for you. Ain't shit that we can do but rest in peace for a root on the concrete. Remember when we randy? Remember at the party when we served them niggas dandy? They know not to test us, test me, do me, try me. Dripping with that drum on my Beretta's right beside me. One is in the air and one is in the chamber. Y'all ask me what the fuck I'm doing, I'm releasing anger. Quick to judge danger, I'm taking it one day at a time. I got the fattest dimes around my way. You can sway with Andre, I'll take it to the hojo, bitch. Just to let you know, yeah. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. We having a smoke out in the gun. It's just a players like that. It's all about that sis in your chest. It's the joint. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. We having a smoke out in the gun with the Mary Jane. It's just the pimps, players, make daddies, East Point. It's all about that sense in your shit. It's on my friend on the road again. I'm traveling to more than 65 on 85 up in my Cadillac. I got that nigga Dre, he riding shotgun. Ain't got my pump under my seat. These KC youngsters wanna have some fun. I do it if I have to bust and catch with this heat. A load and clip up after clip and back at my gate if I feel it. The Glock, the gat, the knot, the heater. See, I be busting caps like my ambi busting speakers. So how do you figure that big boy? Need to think about the future before I shoot your ass and dilute your